Howdy there, everyone. It is currently early in the morning. It's a Sunday. I don't really feel like recording a video, but I wanted to go ahead and finish up my summons on the main banner to try and see if I can get lucky. So we're going to do 6 multis today. See if we get lucky trying to get Arima or Kaneki Ken. Best case scenario was to get the white hair Kaneki, but we will see. Let's get right to it. All right. I'm praying for the luck. I'm hoping for the best. And honestly, I got a Shinohara copy today, and so my green category is looking a lot better. I really want one really good red unit. And so getting a copy of Arima today would be absolutely incredible. Just because my blue category is as strong as it is, I feel less confident in the fact that the blue Kaneki would actually be like a really comparable part of the team. So let's summon. Let's get it done. We're gonna hit pity on this first banner. Unfortunately, 3% banners are very unkind. And pain will manifest itself in every possible way. 2 more multis. Let's see if we can get at least 2 more SSRs. Come on, you can do it. Otherwise, this account is going to be kind of a struggle. Oh. Brutal. All right, guaranteed. I would really like a copy of Kisho Arima. He would change everything about this account and make it so that I am much better off. Still no fake outs. All right, we're gonna choose a copy of Arima here for sure. We're gonna do 1 more extra multi just in case. And that's just how it goes. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the video recorded tomorrow where we'll showcase Kisho Arima. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, so we did our summons. We are back once again to go ahead and try out some of the event style boss fight that I did end up unlocking now that I have upgraded my Arima, and I can officially do the hardest versions of quests inside the game as well. So this Arima, I think, has a lot going for him. He uses the same amplification buffs that Mogan does in the red category, but on top of that, he also has this follow-up. So if a character uses a single target skill, he'll follow it up and do extra damage on that row. And on top of that, every time he attacks with an active skill, or every 2 times he does his follow-up, he'll gain 1 attack buff for 3 turns. So this kind of works similar to how Derry Airy does inside 7 Deadly Sins Grant and Cross, where he'll just keep on stacking until he becomes much stronger. He also has ignore block chance, and he has even more stat buffing when he gets to higher limits as well. So I feel like he is made to be this really strong red category character. So we're going to showcase him on some of the fights today. But I just wanted to show off, I also got a copy of this Shinohara Arata, which seems to do like a damage debuff on enemies. And I got a copy of Itori, which seems to be similar to Nico, but in the red category where she buffs all allied like stats for 3 turns, but also has the immune to debuffs like the Nico did. So I'll probably end up working on them a little bit later. Someone also let me know that Kaneki, his weakness is actually additional weakness damage to an enemy. So this 2-star will by default do 3 weakness damage instead of doing just 1, which is actually really strong. But on top of that, he also has very strong vampirism, which I've run into a couple of times when doing his fights as well. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to go into the events, and we're going to fight against 1 version of the Hell version of Kaneki, 1 version of the Hell version of Arima, and then we'll do a Noro boss fight. Basically, this Hell version is the endgame content that we're currently pursuing. It's basically going to be like the hardest version of content that'll exist right now. I think this is honestly probably the team I want to go with. Kaneki is unfortunately blue, but because of the follow-up attacks and the way that this whole team works, I kind of prefer this. Let's try it out. But yeah, I've been playing quite a bit of this game. Obviously, I've been grinding stuff up and kind of working at it. It's been really interesting. I'm kind of learning the kits of characters, and people have been talking about how Juzo currently isn't available inside the game, so it seems like he's going to be the next limited time banner to drop. So if you are a big Juzo fan, definitely don't go all in on this crazy Arima banner, because obviously there's going to be a lot to gain if you were to wait. Frankly, with a hand like this, I honestly might just go all in with my Rize cards, because the Uta upgrade is really good, and I'd sooner save that for when I draw into a second Uta later on as well. I think Rize kills with the follow-up. No, it didn't, just barely didn't. Damn it. Regardless, you want to kill the guy that's doing the 2 attacks, so it's not a big deal. Forever retaliating, thank you very much. Unfortunately, we didn't draw into another Uta card, so what I might actually do... I might do 2-star energy. I drew into the Uta card now, so it'll upgrade all cards in my hand for next turn. The 1-star Uta, unfortunately, is just like one random character gets a skill upgrade, so I'm gonna do the 2-star. We'll do our ultimate, so we'll have a 3-star Uta for next turn. And then I think I'm also just gonna follow it up with a big Rize hit, because she tends to just specialize in single target damage. And hey, the rest of them already went down, so it doesn't even matter. Cool. Now, this Kaneki is kind of made so that you're meant to one-shot him within 1 turn. Otherwise, he will heal back most of his HP because of his vampirism abilities. So typically what I've been doing is focusing on killing the other 2 first, getting an ultimate, and trying to blitz him all in 1 turn. So I'll do Uta, I'll do the 3-star Rize, and then we're probably just going to do 2 Arima cards right here. He will hit really hard because he has the amplification on every buff that... Wow, she one-shot, that's crazy. Yeah, every buff that he gets from Uta gives him the extra 45%, or 15% per buff, so 45% total. And he does it. Okay, so unfortunately my hand isn't looking all that great. I think my best case scenario is probably to do 2 of the Akira cards. Do the energy card, and then the... I'm going to save the 2-star Rize for when I have the other Uta cards. Maybe I'll just do the Arima and see how much this actually does. This will be a good example of how his vampirism actually works, though. When he's below 70% HP, it triples his vampirism percent, and so if he's below a certain amount, whoever he hits, he's going to heal back most of his HP anyway. Ooh, that was brutal. Goodbye, Arima. Not the biggest deal. I don't really need Arima for beating Kaneki. Here, we'll just use ults. If Uta could guarantee that he's going to upgrade the Rize cards, I'd do that. Let's just try it. Why not? We'll just try and give faith. No, he did the Akira cards. A 3-star Rize card right there would have killed. Oh yeah, and then he also automatically heals back to full when he hits 0 for the first time. So it's kind of crazy. I think I'll do this just to make sure I get the energy I'm looking for. We'll do the critical version of that. We'll get the extra little bit of Hinami healing in case we can keep Uta for next turn. And then I'm just going to do the 20% version of the energy. That just means I have to combine some cards next turn to be able to... Oh, I got it, never mind. Looks like you also generate energy from doing weakness damage to enemies. Uta died. Okay, that's fine. In that case, we're going to be a little bit riskier right now with our chances. I'm going to get the buff on Rize for the dodge attack skills, because I feel like that is more likely to sustain us for right now. Oh, he hit Hinami though. That's unfortunate. If I could have made sure that he hit, Rize would have been okay. Unfortunately, this might just be a GG. Because I can pop my ultimate right here, but he's going to do a 3-star version and probably kill someone here. Yeah, no, that kills. That's brutal. Legit, I think Hinami will weakness break right here, so it might stun him for a turn. Yeah, that breaks. Does that stop him? Or is he still gonna attack me this turn? No, the weakness break actually worked, okay. I don't think 2-star Rize actually beats this. Legit, it's just using a 3-star Rize card on the final phase. Oh, brutal. Okay, he didn't actually heal all that much that time, so we're just gonna take this as a win. But you can see how it can depend on RNG, unfortunately. But, nice. I also think that me using the AoE version of the ultimate is less effective because you're trying to one-shot the Kaneki most of the time, so you can use the other version instead. I'm just using this one because I like the fact that it kills the first wave so easily. But here, so you have to complete that Kaneki at least once to be able to, so first of all, you have to do the hell difficulty of both of these. So one hell difficulty of the Repel Ghoul, one hell difficulty of the CCG version, and then once you do, you unlock the proper boss fight afterwards. So let's just, I think this is fine. Arima is red. So he's a little bit easier to take down a lot of the time versus some of the other like bosses like Kaneki. Let's see how it goes. Not the greatest draw in the world. I think I'm gonna do 1-star Uta upgrade, do that, get my energy. We can combine a 2-star Uta for next turn. And we'll be quite satisfied. Oh, it's a 3-star Uta now. Perfect. Even better. Yeah, I just like Akira because she's like an AoE unit that has the reversal damage. But I feel like a lot of the time she actually isn't all that helpful on my teams. I just like her AoE break, honestly. Now, I think I do 2 Uta cards. Use my ultimate, and then just waste like an Akira, for example, so that it's guaranteed to kill this turn, and I can go into the next phase with full attack buffs. Cool. Alright, then we go into this phase with full attack buffs. I don't think we have any Uta cards inside our hands, we just gotta make sure that we do this well. I'm gonna do 2 Rizes on Arima. Honestly, I might just do a 3rd Rize and just go right for Juzo. She's just really, really solid. And then Arima-wise, maybe I will just do his attack on Amon. Oh, that actually pulled her in so that she couldn't target Arima. Damn. It's fine. Amon's dead now, I guess. Skill trigger puts him a little bit below half. That kills. Also note that the follow-ups aren't happening when the enemy dies, and so Arima isn't getting the extra attack buffs that he's looking for either. I think I do that. Get the weakness break, and then just do the Rize. Yeah, Arima's definitely a lot easier in terms of hell difficulty. I don't think he actually revives either. Yeah, no, he doesn't even restore to full health like the Kaneki does. God, what a cool guy. That's gonna be on the thumbnail today, I'll tell you fucking what. But, alright.
So once you do one of the hell difficulty of both of those stages, both of which are pretty difficult, and are kind of relying on you doing a lot of grinding, you then will unlock this event crusade battle. Most of the time, normal has been too difficult for me to do, to the point where sometimes I even die on easy. But this lasts for 15 days from the start of the event, and every day you can do 3 battles of the event crusade battle. You'll get 9 of the currency, which is this one up here, to try and exchange for this, meaning if you can't do the normal or above, you won't be able to get the guaranteed SSR ticket no matter what. And so it's relying on you to get good enough to be able to beat normal before the end of the event. Otherwise, you won't be able to get the free SSR that is guaranteed from the event with the currency you get from the Noro. So just be mindful of that. And we're gonna try to do at least one fight here against Noro. I'm probably gonna take Nico off the team, honestly. I'll let you know what our plan is. I'll see you guys in 1 sec. Okay, so we actually had someone finally join. It has been longer than I expected it to be, but I think we should be all good today. We did have someone join named Sean with 170k, so we're just above the 300k you're supposed to have to be able to fight the boss here. We'll try it out, see how it goes. It's pretty much been like a 50-50 whether I end up winning on this so far, just because of how hard his AoE actually hits. This Noro boss fight is a pain in the ass. We actually drew into a 2-star Uta, which is fantastic though. I already had one, but it's fine. Don't you worry, my man. I'm probably gonna do just that, because his Uta's gonna upgrade here regardless into a 3-star, and then my Arima is gonna have a 3-star to nuke with. This is your ideal. If you were to be able to get 2 Uta upgrades off in the first turn, it is the most likely time you're gonna be able to beat this enemy. We didn't weakness break him that turn, unfortunately, so he is gonna get 1 hit off, 2 hits off, and 3. Okay. I think I'm honestly kind of confident in my Arima cards, so let's just do that. Then next turn I probably do my 3-star Uta, pop into the Rize and see how it goes. He will weakness break this turn, which means that the enemy won't be able to hit us at all. But Kaneki having the extra 2 weakness break on his 3-star card, I feel like could be relevant against bosses, especially if you're not upgrading, because it gains type effectiveness if you combine the cards. Good stuff. We killed the first phase. Second phase spawns in similar to how Yamori does inside the boss fight, where his Kagune will protect him now. I'm going to use my 3-star Uta. Oh, we have 2 of them, so good for that, I guess. And I think I honestly probably... Do I go for the break or do I go for the damage? Probably damage. Nice. I just, every time I think of the Uta, just that good snap that does it. I love it. Unfortunately, he is guarded by the Kagune, so he won't take any damage from that properly. This damage hasn't been too bad so far. And she will gain dodge this turn, which will be nice. Trying to avoid her getting broken, because he'll probably do at least 2 AoEs this turn. And because he's green, he will break her, given the chance, and she broke. Damn. Looks like him breaking her actually got rid of her cards as well inside my hand. Wild. So yeah, we'll use our ult. I guess we'll just use the Hinami card and then combine these for next turn. His Arima should be able to kill this turn, luckily. But yeah, this boss fight, because it takes as long as it does even now on the easy mode with like the proper team comp, I couldn't imagine having to grind out like the normal version of this 3 times a day, every single day, you know? So it's a curious one, for sure. Looks like I actually got extra drops off of that one. Yeah, I got 1 extra drop of the item, so there might be a chance of you being able to get the exchange if you get lucky on the drops on the quest. I'll see if I can do my 3 dailies on each of the event instances and the event crusade battles, and try and see if I can get the SSR ticket. I don't think I'm gonna be able to though, this time around. Otherwise, I will be making a video tomorrow where I try and finish off the rest of these phase quests. I wanted to save this clear out training stages for a video so we can actually talk about what this game tries to teach you and the entirety of the training that it does. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. For now, thank you guys for watching. I'll probably have a second video up today discussing every one of the characters' kits and maybe 5 possible teams you could run inside the game as well, just to try and talk about what I think is kind of interesting. Apparently tomorrow I have gotten confirmations where Juzo is supposed to drop its limited time banner then, so we will see how that goes and if November 14th is the day that he drops. For now, thank you for watching, take it easy, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.